Hello you guys, today I will be doing a review on an essential oil diffuser. So I was contacted by AnyPro and they are a home health and personal care company. And so AnyPro reached out to me and wanted to see if I wanted to do a review on my channel, and I like to think that I know a little bit about diffusers by now. I pretty much have an essential oils diffuser in almost every room of our house. And so I am familiar with like different brands and settings and functions and all of that stuff. And so of course when I was contacted by the company, I was really excited, very grateful to be asked to do this review. So here we are doing it. So while this product was sent to me at no cost, I am not getting paid by this company to say anything good or bad. All opinions are my own. I just want to state that and get that out there. As my channel grows, my top priority is to maintain an honest and open relationship with you guys. If I am sent a product and I do not like it, I promise you, I guarantee you guys, I will state it. I am not worried about hurting companies' feelings. If a product is not something that I would recommend to my family or friends, it's definitely not going to be something that I will recommend to you guys. So whatever is in this box or whatever it does, I will be honest with my thoughts. So the design of this diffuser, and one of the reasons I was really excited to try this out, is that it is supposed to be shaped as a little penguin. So this is supposed to be ideal for like a child's room. Aiden's room is one of the two only rooms in the house that does not currently have a diffuser in it. And so when I told him that I would be receiving this, I let him know that we will be putting this in his room, and he got really excited. He has really been loving diffusers as well, even though he doesn't really know or understand the health benefits that can come from a diffuser or can come from diffusing essential oils. He just likes the whole ideal of it. So here is what the box looks like. I'm assuming that this shape is kind of what the shape of the diffuser looks like. And so now that I've made this intro extremely long, let's jump right in and get to unboxing this. All right, so we have the cover here, which is a nice white standard cover. Here is the little like nose or sprout of either the penguin or the diffuser. We have the lid. And then here is the base where the water gets filled up in. And I'm assuming down here is the cord. All right, so we have the cord right here, and then I am not sure what this is at all. All right, so without reading the directions, I have absolutely no idea what this is. So I'm going to take a peek into the little manual here and try and figure out how to use this or what this is for. Okay, so this seems to be the on and off switch and like the light control. It's a little bit off-putting because there's like, it's not a button or anything, but I guess once it's plugged in, it's maybe like sensitive to the touch. But before we mess around with this little guy, here is a collection of like the pieces included in here. All right, so we have the cover, we have the base, the lid, the plug, and then like I mentioned, the little on and off switch. I believe I have two diffusers that are kind of similar to this, whereas there's like this part and then something that goes over this part. Personally, I prefer ones that don't have like this cover on it, just because there's just more parts and a little bit more difficult to use. There's of course nothing too wrong with having that extra like cover, but that's the first thing that I'm noticing. I'm going to go fill this up with water. One thing that I really do like is that this one seems to be very big. It seems to hold quite a lot of water. Most of my diffusers are not this big, and so I really like the size of this. I like that it won't run out of water too quickly, just because you can put a lot in here. And I'm thinking that with the size of this, this would be actually really great for a larger sized room. I think that it would fill a bigger room with the scent or the aroma, whatever you are diffusing inside of there. All right, so I have put some water into the base here. I'm going to be adding a few drops of this essential oil for aromatherapy. I purchased this from Hobby Lobby, and this is in the scent Tranquil. So I will add a few drops of that in there. Like I mentioned, this is a bigger sized base, so you can add a few extra drops of your favorite essential oil. And then here is the top of this. You definitely have to make sure that like the little sprout or the penguin's nose here aligns with the one that's inside. Without tipping this over too much, you can see there are two ports down here. One is for the switch and one is for the power outlet. So I am going to plug in the power outlet and then the switch, and then we can see what my son thinks is the coolest part of these, just the lights and how this glows. Alright, so it is plugged in, but without plugging this piece in, it is not going to turn on. Alright, so by plugging in this turned on automatically. As you can see, it is coming out. I'm going to touch this. Okay, alright, so it is sensitive to the touch, which is awesome because you definitely would not be able to tell just by looking at this. So turn it back on, and then you can turn it on and off. There is it off, there's it back on. All right, so that is that. I'm not sure if it will start rotating colors or not. All right, I'm just kind of giving it a little bit of time to see if the color changes. It does not look like there's any color change within this system. It just looks like the color kind of dims out and then comes back on. All right, so as I am waiting, I was kind of looking through the functions and features of the manual, and if you press once, the bright light will be on. If you press twice, dim light on only. If you press 3 times, it will cycle through bright and dim lights. And then if you press the 4th time, it turns the light off. This is the only diffuser that I own now that does not have rotating colors included in this. And that can be looked at as a positive or a negative depending on what you're looking for in the appearance of your diffuser. I would definitely want a rotating colored diffuser in my collection, but since they are so easy to come by, having one that just has this like white neutral light isn't a huge deal breaker for me. I can say that the scent that is coming out is very, very strong. This is definitely one for a bigger room, which I really enjoy because I have not yet been able to find one that really circulates the oil or the scent throughout some of our bigger rooms in this house. So this one is perfect for a larger room. This is not something that I would want to put in a child's room just because it is so powerful, it seems, which is not a bad thing at all. You could definitely add less oil or less fragrance inside of here, and then obviously it wouldn't be so strong. But since it is bigger and it does hold quite a bit of water, I think I would get more use out of this one in a bigger room as opposed to a baby's room. The lighting features, you know, tapping once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. It is a little bit confusing. I'm not really sure if you have to tap quickly or like if you don't tap quickly, it just turns on and off. That's something that I don't love about this. I would also prefer that the on and off switch be right on the base just so that there's less, you know, stuff that is all included in this one diffuser. So I can say that I like how powerful the scent dispenser is on this. I really, really like that about this unit. I also really like how big it is. You can definitely fit a ton of water in here. You will not have to be refilling this constantly like I have to do with some of my other smaller diffusers or my smaller units. So those are the positives that I have found in this unit. I can appreciate that this only has a white color. It doesn't bother me personally. As far as the negatives of this unit, I do not really care for all of the pieces that are associated within this. I prefer diffusers that do not have the added cover on here, just because it makes it a little bit more difficult. As you can kind of see, I've taken this off, and so it's just an added piece. It's just a little bit more difficult to use. It's nothing too hard, obviously, but it's just an added piece that I feel like doesn't essentially need to be a part of an essential oil diffuser. The other thing is this like detached on and off switch, lighting switch. I would prefer that it's actually on the unit, just because, I don't know, it's just an added thing to be placed somewhere. I can't say that it's my favorite diffuser that I own or that's in my collection, but I also can't say that it is my least favorite. It's kind of right in the middle there. So let me know what you guys think about this diffuser. Like I've previously mentioned, I will be doing an essential oils favorites video, just going through my favorite essential oils, what I recommend, what I've learned, the whole process. I know essential oils are very appealing, but they can be a little bit intimidating. So I want to do a video on that. I was requested to do a video on that, and so I will definitely be doing that on my channel, hopefully soon. Let me know your thoughts on this diffuser. If you guys have any questions on this, let me know in the comment section, and I would be happy to answer them for you. I will leave the information to this diffuser and where you can purchase it from in the description of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you are not yet subscribed to my channel, please make sure to subscribe and join my YouTube family. Also, if you can give this video a big thumbs up, I would really appreciate it. It just really helps my channel grow. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you in my next video, and I will look forward to chatting with you in the comment section. Until then, take care. Bye.